Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 11 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series of FTB Sky's Expert Mode. Today, I would like to make a mob farm deployer. I kind of planned out where I wanted it, and I'm thinking like right about here. So I was debating between these two, but I can't get the mob farm deployer to like face that direction, and I don't know if there's like some trick to making it happen. But so I basically decided, you know what, I'll put it over here then, that works, right? So I'm thinking if I put it like right here, that looks pretty cool. It aligns what looks like the bottom of the platform with the bottom of my existing platforms. So I feel like that works pretty well, right? I think so. Yeah, that should be good. We're gonna, just try it a little bit. Yeah, definitely. Should we get it built? Should we just do it? I think so. Alright, I hope I'm doing this right, because I feel like this is like a one-time thing, right? Like, you're gonna do it once. So, I'm just a little bit nervous. But yeah, I mean, that looks cool, right? And then I could like walk over here. I'll probably expand my bridge out for this one a little bit better. And like, yeah, it a little bit collides with this, only because this island is bigger than your traditional 9x9, only because like, it's create, and create tends to just sprawl. So I made sure to let that island get a little bit bigger. I think it's fine. And I can expand it out in that direction. So yeah, I think this is a good place. You ready? Here goes nothing. We're building the mob farm. Go! Structure deploy failed. What didn't you like? You didn't like that those two blocks are there. Okay, let's clear them. Boop. Boop. And go! Huzzah! We've got a mob farm. How cool is that? Alright. I'm going to give you just a little bit more of a bridge here. Is that cool? I think that's cool. I'm down with that. Yeah. Okay. Neat. So what is this? Okay. Hey, that's me. Is that the light turning on off? Yeah, okay, so light's off. I'm pretty sure that's cursed earth type stuff back there. So I would expect... Oh, and then this is tinted ethereal glass, so you can actually get into the room if you wish. Neato. Now it's nice and dark in there. But I feel like there's like a little light thing happening. Where do you think that light source is coming from? I'm not sure if we'll get light level overlay as a result. So that's lit. That is not lit. There we go. Is that cool now? Sweet. Hey, look, mobs! And then... There you go. Okay. Sweet. Oh, you're gonna do this thing, aren't you? That's gonna be awful if that happens all the time. That's gonna be super awful. I'm gonna, like, maybe close out the game and go back in. So I'm suspecting that, like, opening and then closing and it's getting stuck. That's a bummer. That might just be, like, rough on the lighting calculations. Let me close the game and come back in and see if that fixes it. And then if it doesn't, I will figure out a solution that means I don't have to do that all the time. But also, why are you so slow? Where's the mobs? You're cursed earth. You should be making more than one zombie. And it's cursed earth. So, like, it's not that I'm too close, right? I don't have to be... Yeah. I'm going to close out, come back in, and see if that solves it. Oh, good. It looks like closing and reopening the game actually solved the problem. So that's good. Woo! I was getting nervous there for a minute, because I thought I had a broken... Oh. Ah, what are you? What is going on here? Cave centipede? No thank you. No thank you. I don't want whatever that is. Whatever you're selling, I don't want it. Ow! Bad dark room. Ow! Bad dark room. Your job was to be safe! That's the opposite of safe. I'm dead. Yeah, I can see. Did I get him? Mostly? Ah! Baby skeleton, you were inside the room! This dark room is not a success so far. Baby skeleton. There we go. Woo! Much better. Made the achievement bone. Kill a passive animal or skeleton to get bones. Okay. That's a thing I guess I did, technically. Okay. Alright. So... we have a dark room-ish type thing. And I should be getting passive mob... or not passive, but like mob drops now, right? So we've got... we killed a zombie. We didn't technically kill a skeleton. We didn't it died from sunlight. It was low on health from me, and then died while I was dead. But, yeah, it's all good. Cool. Oh, a witch. Hello, witch. Thank you. A little bit better. You know what I could probably do is put my witch spawner thingy in there, and it would probably be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Might be a little bit small of a room for that. I mean, it's close to what this room is. I'm not sure about the height. It might be okay. I don't know, maybe. I might try it at some point. I'm just really nervous about losing that witch spawn egg until I have, you know, another way to get redstone. But the key here is that we have this now, and that's huge, I think. So let's continue looking at the progression path, right? So last episode we got ourselves the imbuement chamber, and I think and that's what gave me the multi-block placement of the dark room thing. So that's good times. I've got my imbuement chamber over here. I'm gonna put away some of the junk that I have now, courtesy of all this good stuff that happened. So I think you guys can go into mob drops along with these hearts and bones and blaze. And the sugar I've been putting, I think, in here now. Maybe not. Maybe it goes in here. I mixed up sugar and salt. Don't do that when cooking. It's not great. Cool. Okay, so I've got my imbuement chamber. Awesome. Oh, goodness, another one of those centipede things. What in the what? Worst mob farm ever. If I open the door, he gets out. Does he even take damage when I'm hitting his body? Apparently, yes. That's cool. Alright, not bad. Not bad, mob farm. Not bad. I'll take you. You're doing okay. I'm cool with some of that. Oh goody, it's raining. Let's sleep for that night. Alright, so we want to do the thing with the imbuement chamber today. Like, I'll probably want like an Ars Nouveau platform for imbuement chambers to live. That's probably the plan. So you guys go away. The gunpowder actually goes in here, though. I'll put the arrows in there and the cave centipede legs, which apparently, ooh, enables wall climbing. That's kind of cool. Or you can cook it, right? Nice. Okay. And so imbuement chamber actually is just how we get source gems, right? That's not the multi-block piece yet. But amethyst shards is what makes source gems, or lapis. So that's cool. So should we set up like a little island for this? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. So let me, maybe off here-ish. We can go off in this direction for another island. Yeah. And that'll be my Ars Nouveau island. And that's where we'll put things like all the Ars Nouveau stuff, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I do a 6th. And then it's 1, 2, 3. And that should align with that. And that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then torches. Cool. And this is where the imbuement chamber will live. And then we can snag some lapis. And remember, it's a little bit slow at first, but that's okay. Real quick, how hard was the imbuement chamber to make? I know I made one already, but you know what? That's not bad. I might make a second just to be cool about it. Am I that low on gold already? I thought I had more gold than that. Did I leave some in here? Nope, I'm cooking Pete over there. Did I make more gold than this? I feel like I made more gold than this. Alright, so... Whoop, that's wrong. Ouch, ouch. Don't do that. Don't do that. Another centipede. Man, those things are big. Whose idea was that? Centipede's bad. And then 6 of these. That gets me a second amusement chamber. Sweet. Awesome. Got our first source gem. Nice. And I got a golden power source for that. What do I do with this? Golden power source. So that can be force torches. I can smelt 10 items, or I can go into the infuser to do stuff. Can I make the infuser yet? Probably not, because I need diamonds. I don't think I've gotten those yet. So I'm going to stick that over here, Mr. Golden Power Source. Unless there's something else that it's meant for using. I always get suspicious of Quest Wars. I'm like, should I be using that for something in particular, or what? So Vitalytic Source Link is kind of another one that we should be... I'm going to work my way down here to the enchanting apparatus if I can. So Vitalytic Source Link needs a soul shard and gold ingots and some source gems. Not bad. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some more source gems, obviously. Then what I'd like to do is get some more... How am I for redstone? Not terrible. Might be okay. Might be okay. And I've got more peat, which is cool. I, in between episodes, had harvested that whole peat area and replaced it. So Vitalytic Source Link just needs some gold, which, as a reminder, is 4 gravel and 2 redstone. Am I right about that? So let's get, like, let's do this. Let's get a bunch of gravel. Okay. And that should be like 16, right? And then let's get one of those tanks from Mechanism. So all I need is some iron. Technically just 4. Mechanism tank. Uses a bit of redstone. I can live with that. It does need fuel. I wonder if the peat would count as fuel. It probably does, but I'd rather save the peat for my peat burning generator thing. Okay. You're gonna go back here, mister. Oop. Oh, hey. That's not the right way. Oop. And then you're gonna be removed. And then you're going to get fuel. And then you're going to do that. And hopefully you're cool about this. Because last time you started making flint, I remember. Oh, you know why? Because you, I see why. Because you fill up all the way. If I do that, you should be good, right? Yes. Yeah, see, he starts making flint. Because he fills up his tank. So if I do that, it should filter it to only be allowed to make this fluid for now. Or not, I don't know. So I think we have to quickly... If you're quick to remove it, you should be alright. Cool. So I'm going to get a bunch of primitive slurry here, and then we'll come back. Deal? And I'm going to make the golden stuff off camera too. I might as well just get everything ready, and then we'll come back for the fun stuff. Alright, so let's get our Vitalytic Source Link. Cool. It can accept a Blaze Soul Shard, so there you go. Something to do with them. Hey, quest complete. Nice. And then that'll get me the Dominion Wand. And then the enchanting apparatus are the next big things we need to do, right? So if I remember correctly... Oh, and it gives me the arcane pedestals as a reward. So that's nice. Remember, you need a bunch of those. Now you have the source gems and gold. You can combine a source gem with 8 stone around it to create a source stone. This magically imbued stone will act as a basis for many of the Ars machinery. Use it to make an enchantment apparatus to further refine catalysts. So that's going to be a huge progression point for us. The enchanting apparatus, I gather, is where we're going to get a ton of cool stuff. Not just, you know, armor and whatnot and enchanting, but like there's all kinds of recipes that I noticed rely on this. Like this is how we're going to eventually get a mana pool. There's like all kinds of cool things that we're going to eventually get from it. So let's get this going, right? Now, the Vitalytic source link, isn't that the thing that... where's my Ars book? Vitalytic source, isn't that like the, hey, when crops grow, generate source stuff? Like, shouldn't we get a tank or something to go along with that? Let me get my Akashic Tome and put him into Worn Notebook mode. Where are you? Patchouli... there we go. Ars Nouveau, Worn Notebook. Sweet. So source... Yeah, Vitalytic source link, I'm pretty sure... Generates a moderate amount of source from nearby mob death and animal breeding. Oh, okay. Additionally, the Vitalytic source link will generate passive source from nearby baby animals and will accelerate their growth. Oh, okay. So Vitalytic, I was thinking of the agronomic source link, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. This guy. But that's cool. So I can use this to collect it. So we want a source jar, don't we? Source jar. Yeah, we totally want some of them. Minecraft glass. So any glass will do. Cool. We probably want a little bit more of that stuff. We should probably smelt up some more glass. Luckily, we have tons and tons of sand. Speaking of having tons and tons and tons of stuff, what I should probably do... We're like okay on... What I'm going to do is this. Remember, this is all manual for me right now, but at some point... We'll definitely do more with it. We're getting to the point, I think, where we'll be able to do more with it. That should be fine. Cool. I'll leave a little gravel in case I need some soon. Beautiful. And by the way, I could absolutely build a little bridge between these two islands. There's no reason not to. Sweet. Boop, boop. And then I wanted to smelt up a little bit of sand. Did I start that already? Good job. Okay, so source jars. Let's get 4 of them. Does that sound like a good start? Sounds like a good start to me. Not a fluid. So you're saying when mobs die, you're gonna... Do I need you on top of something? I guess we'll find out. I don't think so, because it just did the thing. The only thing I might do is move this up one. Nice. Working. Cool, right? All right. And now we're getting source. Beautiful. That's what's up. Unsure if that's what I'm supposed to be doing, but it's what I'm doing. Gotta imagine that has something to do with what I've been doing, right? Yeah, it's probably related. Ooh, quivers. Technically, I'm putting you guys in here, right? And then this in here. And that feels pretty good. Yeah, we got another bow, which I might save a few of just so I can have them. And then the glass I'll put away. Nice. Looking pretty good, folks. So that's the Vitalytic source link. Oh, and I must have done some Monter hunting. Oh, look at that. I don't know what a spawner core... Well, pneumaticraft, so that lets me spawn witches via pneumaticraft. I'll put that in the mob drop C-type chest as well. That's fine, right? And let's not forget, like, any experience I get, I should always be saving it, because if I die, I lose it, and that's bad. Sweet. And we got some more things here. So once we get into the future, we can do some... I like that they give you, like, a skeleton data model. Not too shabby. Not a bad reward type deal. So you guys can go in here. Awesome. Looks good. Okay. And again, put away all your experience. Sweet. Back to getting started. So enchanting apparatus requires gold and a crystallized amber and some source stone. And then the arcane core needs some gold plates and some source stone. So we don't need too many source stone, which is nice. And I think I saw 2 gold plates, is that right? Yes, and a crystallized amber. I knew I had an extra one of those. 2 gold plates. Let's this thing run again. Do your stuff. 1, 2. Don't forget to turn it off. And then that should be some nuggets. Enchanting apparatus done. Arcane core done. Look at that. We are cruising through the progression today, folks. And then arcane pedestals. Quick reminder on how this goes. Is it 1 or 2 blocks away? Where are you? Enchanting apparatus. Within 3 blocks. So it kind of doesn't matter. So I'm going to center it on the platform, right? And it's you and then you sit on top. And then I usually do like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I usually do it like this, don't I? And that's cool. Okay. And that's looking good. All right. Sweet. I like it. I might just move these guys a little bit more into the corners. I tend to not like to put things right on the edge there, so that like if I break them, they don't fall into the void, but it'll be all right. So that's cool. So now I can work towards catalyst for production. Metal catalysts are the first way of producing actual ingots of the various metals in a reliable method. It uses magic for now and can be labor intensive, so it's worth crafting in bulk. You'll soon get into easier methods of production, but you'll need a bit of the ingots to get you there. Cool. So there's gold, copper, iron, and zinc catalyst. Clearly iron being probably the priority for me right now. So let's do that. So iron catalyst is source gem in the middle and rotten flesh on the outside in the enchanting apparatus, and we need 1,000 source nearby. Okay, that seems doable. What I think I'm going to do is an agronomic, because that's more of a passive kind of way of getting stuff. So that's going to need a force gear and an invar ingot, and okay, never mind. I'm no longer doing that, I think. So I could probably, if I got force gems. How do I get force gems? Is there a way? Sifting netherrack, which we don't have a super reliable way of getting just yet. So my suspicion is, and invar I don't think I have a way to get either just yet. So, never mind on the agronomic source link. Any other source links that are available to me right now? So agronomic is a no. Volcanic, also a no. Alchemical doesn't seem to have a recipe. Vitalytic we just made. Mycelio is also a no. So they're all the same. They're all the same. They need invar ingots and force gear. So realistically, the only way to get source at this point is killing mobs at your mob farm. And, you know, that's fine. So let's open the door. Enderman. I'm not with that. I always want to have those. Sweet. Meeper. So there's 14, 16-ish% full there. Baby skeletons. Goal reached. Not the babies! So I should have no problem taking this jar and bringing it over here. And we'll see how much 1,000 sources relative to So I put a flesh and then a source gem in the middle, and it should start going. So about 10% of the jar, is that right? Is 1,000? Right on. Look at that. Boom. Quest complete. Catalyst for production. Nice. No rewards. Rude. So the takeaway here is that I do not have enough source for another one of these, so I'm going to bring this back to my mob farm. Okay. I like that the Enderman can't see his way out of the room. That's probably really lucky for us. And same for the creepers, for that matter. They can't actually see me, so... Ha ha ha. I wonder if the door has to be closed for it to be dark enough back there. I actually don't know the answer to that, but... Probably depends if it's daytime or nighttime, too. But there we go. So that's our dude. So that's cool. Let me go clean up my inventory real quick, and we'll look at what's next. Oh, and I just got a potato. Nobody panic, but I love potatoes. You're going into the farm immediately. I'm going to replace a little bit of this. I'll probably bone meal it too. I just saw potato and I was just like, yes, potatoes. It happened. It's good. Real quick, chest upgrade. If I wanted a gold chest, iron to gold just needs gold plates. Okay, not terrible. Not sure I want to spend that much gold just yet, but maybe soon. Just organizing. So now that we've finished the basic infrastructure to cause metals into ingots form, you can begin to open up more sustainable, automatable, and higher technology production lines. Remember to continue crafting in bulk where possible. It will pay off in time and savings. So to make this, I assume it has something to do with that thing I just got. So let's see just how we use iron catalyst. So solidification chamber, primitive slurry plus iron catalyst equals iron ingot. That's actually not terrible. Right? That's not bad at all. So let's get, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to snag you. I'm going to snag you again. And where did I put those, these things? I assume I can't make more of those at the moment. Fluid, transporters. Technically I could. Little expensive, not terrible. Does require an ender pearl. I think I'd rather hold on to what I've got. I'll be a little bit more careful to use resources. If I did this, could I do that and that and make you do that? Is that reasonable? And then we remove you, and I need a wheel. I need to, like, definitely improve this stuff over here. The constant having to change stuff is definitely a little bit annoying, and it's all my own doing. So I should definitely improve this, which I think I'm gonna do relatively soon now. Good. Not so good. Why are you doing flint again? I think you're not transferring fast enough. Yeah, I'd really like you to know that you're supposed to be doing this. And I can't do this, really? Because I thought that's how that filtering thing works. Maybe it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. And now it's gonna... Yeah. For whatever reason, the filtering wasn't working before, but now it's behaving a little bit better. So I think that's fine. So we do that. Okay? And that's fine. Cool. We get a little bit more gravel. While that's going. Clean up this. And put away this flint. Because we shouldn't be getting flint anymore. Even if our flame runs out, it'll just stop until it gets, you know, what it needs. Come on, dude. There you go. See, it stopped because the flame ran out. But then I relight it and we're cool. Good deal? Alright, let me get this primitive slurry built up and I'll be right back. Okay. So, primitive slurry, good. We get a bucket's worth. Put it in here, and then we do this. Now, how much of that does it use? Your best bet is to look up here and see what it changes to. 250 millibuckets? Okay. That's cool. So if I put 2 buckets worth in there, and note that it rounds up here a little bit, so yeah, be aware of that. But it'll get there. Sweet. And iron ingot get. Cool. I'm excited by that. I'm happy about that. Definitely recommends you doing stuff in bulk, which is fine. I'll definitely do a bunch. Now, what other catalysts can I get? So if I got a gold catalyst, that's going to be a cheaper way to get stuff. And that's 1 redstone equals 16 gold catalyst. And that'll be like 32 ironing gold ingot. Like, so that's way cheaper redstone conversion, right? Copper is just a bone, and zinc is just some gunpowder. So actually, like, a very small amount of resources to get the ingots that we need. And that's an iron ingot, my friends. That is a major milestone for us. That is huge milestone, right? Like that's a big one. Iron ingots is going to be big, right? Having that is awesome. So how is about we wrap up the episode here now that we have a iron ingot, which is super cool. Okay, and when we come back next episode, we'll start probably a little bit down. Looks like to get steel, we're probably going to need to get into like blast furnaces and stuff. And I'm suspecting that these guys. So it looks like I need to do this recipe sequences to get coke bricks. Okay, so coke bricks have to be made with the create recipe sequence with sandstone, clay balls, and ash bricks from supplementaries, which we get from we can blast oak log, any kind of log, or we can fire it, right? But blast is probably the way we're going to go. I think you get it from mob drops too, but that's fine. So yeah, next episode we'll have to do that. But we're going to need to get fire essence in order to get these coke bricks. And we have to run it through 4 times. So it's actually like a lot of work if you look at this. We need a fire essence, run through this sequence 4 times to get a single coke brick. Holy cow. And if I make 20 of them, they'll give me the remaining 7 that I need to get the multi-block. Okay. Blast bricks are not too dissimilar, but we're going to need ever-burning air. And we're going to need creosote oil and nether brick. So these are going to be like the next major set of tasks ahead of us. That said, I think soon I can make biodiesel now, because in order to make biodiesel, I need ever-burning air, vegetable oil, which is just any seeds, and ethanol, which is spider eyes, sugar, and water. So not a big deal there, right? And hopefully that stuff lasts a while in the modular engine, but we'll see. At the rate of 2 millibuckets per second, or a bit over 8 minutes per bucket. The only way to turn them off is by stopping the fuel going to them, but they will at least always burn what is in the buffer. All right, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I like that or not. I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. I may not. I may not like that. But we'll find out. Yeah, my only concern is the spider eyes. Like, that's the tricky part of this process, but we'll see. For now, though, I think it's wrapping up point. So down with when I sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time and see what we can do. We're probably going to want more rotational force from create, because I'm tired of doing that whole create thing, and it looks like we have a big create step ahead of us. So we'll see. For now, though, take it easy.